Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. In today's video we are going to be talking about this absolutely beautiful Echeveria called as Echeveria Morning Beauty. Now the succulent is apparently quite easy, but it can be a little difficult to understand in the initial stage, especially if you are new with keeping succulents or if you are a beginner. The reason behind it is the watering schedule, because if you're going to water too much or if the soil tends to stay moist for a longer period of time, the succulent can easily get rotted. The reason is because it hardly has any space to store water. As you can see, a lot of dry leaves. I need to clean them as well, but you can see the leaves are very thin, so they cannot store a lot of water. If there is going to be excess amount of water or excess amount of moisture in the soil, then the leaves will start to drop, and if it still stays moist, then there is a chance that it can have a root rot or a stem rot or maybe a crown rot. Apart from that, if you're going to water it very less or if you're going to excessively dehydrate it, again it will start to drop a lot of its leaves and there is a high chance that it can get a dry rot. So you need to have a balanced watering. The rule remains the same whenever you see that the soil is completely bone dry. In most of the chubby succulents we tend to wait for a couple of days, but over here probably you can wait for another 2 or 3 days and then go ahead and do a complete watering. And then again wait for the soil to be completely bone dry. Do not keep them underwatered for a very long time. As I said, their leaves are very thin, so they cannot store a lot of water for a long duration of time. So they are not very drought tolerant compared to other chubby succulents. Now talking about propagation, as you can see over here, I don't even have to mention it. You can see the amount of pups it has put around it. This is the mother plant. These are all the pups. If you want, you can go ahead and separate them once they reach a decent size. Over here they have reached a decent size. Now here I am kind of thinking whether should I separate it or whether should I keep it aside. I am a little bit confused. So let me know in the comment section, what would you do if you had this plant? Would you separate the pups or let it be with the mother plant? So overall, apart from watering, rest everything is quite easy. It does not get affected with mealybugs much, but always better to do a visual check once in 2 weeks and once in 3 weeks. Advisable to put some cinnamon powder on the upper layer of soil once in 2 or 3 weeks. And sunlight is very important. You have to offer them a good amount of morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours or 6 to 7 hours depending upon your environment and climate. Do not keep them in a very less light condition. They will start to stretch. They prefer a lot of light. Of course, after acclimating it, never put your newly purchased succulent in one go under direct sunlight. There is a high chance that it will get burnt. So overall, the plant is doing quite well. I'm quite happy. Probably I will wait for some more time. I really love how the succulent is looking with those pups around, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. So that's about it. If you are a beginner, you can definitely add it in your collection. The only thing that you need to pay attention to is the watering. Rest everything is very simple with this Echeveria. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.